Yeah, or space. UFO Grove here. Let's get straight into it. Now, it was three kids that went on a trip to go ski, live their best life. They go on this trip to the Aspens. Out of the three, it was two best friends and one of the best friends' girlfriends. So the two best friends know how to ski. The girlfriend don't, but the boyfriend want to make sure he teaches her and spend enough time with her so she learn and maybe hit some of the bigger slopes. They stayed on the smaller slopes, the beginner slopes, if you will, for quite a while, and it starts to get dark. They're in the restaurant, getting a bite to eat, deciding what they're going to do next. The best friend tells his best friend that his girlfriend is slowing him down. She overhears it. She says, I'll chill here. Y'all get y'all last ride in and, we can head on home. The boyfriend wouldn't hear of it because the way she walked up and heard his best friend talking, it sounded crazy. So if he was to just go out with his best friend, it would have it would not have been a good situation, if you will, with him and his girlfriend. So he says the girlfriend got to come. She needs to, ride this ride because that's all they wanted to do is them three just hit the slopes, forget about the outside world. A storm is coming and they still want to get that one last ride. So they basically convinced one of the guys to let them ride again down one of the slopes. So they jumped on one of the lifts. Not even 10 minutes after, one of his superiors, meaning whoever's higher than him, tells him he has to work. That pisses him off. He loses train of thought that somebody's actually up there. He asks this other guy, can he take over the post? Because he really has to take a leak. The guy says no way. He actually acts like he can't hear him. So the guy just says, "Uck it," and go use the bathroom, forgetting all about these three people that's on the lift. That was just the beginning of their worries, people. Once they get almost to the slope that they supposed to ride down, the lights start shutting off. Instant panic. They yelling and screaming. Shortly after, they see this thing that basically maintains the snow and keeps it fluffy. And they start screaming help, throwing their gear at the guy. He don't see it. Sad. It's sad, but it happens. He didn't see it. He's actually looking back, reversing, because the only reason why he's up there is to go get somebody else from their other post. They call in and say, yo, that guy's already down here, so you need to get down here before the storm gets crazy. They're still throwing most of the things as he back up. Why they just didn't jump off in front of him, I don't know. But now this guy backs up that they can't even see his lights no more, and now they are really panicking. So the boyfriend, played by Zac Efron, tries to get down, but the motivation was really the girl. She didn't know how to ski, so he wanted to get her down safe. This guy jumped from a had to be at least 20 feet high. On impact, cracked his legs, bones sticking out of each kneecap. Yes, people. Dramatizing, if you will. So now they're throwing things so he could cut off the supply of where he's bleeding at so he don't bleed out. They want to come down as well. He's telling his girlfriend to stay up there. She's offering to give the coat. He said, keep your coat because you could freeze to death. So now the friend says, all right, so I'm going to basically monkey bar this thing to where the ladders is at so he could come down and help him. Mid monkey bar, he looks down and starts to back up. The facial expression tells it all. Something's wrong. I couldn't see it until they wanted me to see it. I didn't know what was going on. When he gets back on the lift, chaos. A wolf appears in front of the friend. They throw something at it. He scaries off. Y'all know how wolves do. They don't do too many things by themselves. They roll in a pack for a reason. So he comes with all his buddies and They maul this guy, eating parts of his body, chewing on certain of the bones that's already sticking out of the kneecap. Oh man, it was. I definitely, I definitely was skeeved out. So you know it's about to be crazy. Now the best friend is holding his best friend girlfriend's face so she don't see what's happening at the bottom, but she can hear it. So in her mind, I'm guessing she's imagining whatever is taking place here. So the wolves leave. They cry themselves to sleep because this is torturous for them, obviously. They wake up in the morning. He feels like he got his second umph and he's going to do what he got to do anyway. So now he continues to monkey bar across this wired fence. His hands is already split, but it's giving him motivation because his friend just died to go get help for his friend's girlfriend. He gets to the other lift and then he goes to the other lift because the other lift is basically closer to where the ladders is to get down the pole. Soon as he gets down there, she peeps it, she screams. He is ambushed by more wolves. The wolf is attacking him. He takes one of the skewers from the ski stick and stabs it in. The wolf leaves. He gets on his snowboard and starts to get down the hill. These wolves are scary. These boys run up on him and tear him limb to limb. But the girl can't see down the hill, so she don't even know what's going on. So in her mind, she's like, he's coming back with help. But also in her mind is like, yo, I got to save myself as well. Now, this lift is already breaking, so she wants no part of the impact of the lift dropping with her inside. So she drops down herself. The wire rope disconnects. Yes, people. So she goes hurtling down and it stops. Me, I'm jumping off right there because it's closer than I would have if I was going to jump up where she was originally going to jump up at. She's trying to get herself together, not thinking, move your foot and try to get out of the way of this lift that's already falling. The lift lands on her foot. Yes, people, it lands on her foot and I guess twists her ankle, not to the point that she cannot walk. She can't walk 100%, but she could walk to get to the destination or where she feels is a destination to go get help. She gets down. She starts to slide down this hill and see blood marks and then a blood trail. Soon as she get to a certain part where a lot of the blood is at, the wolves is there. It growls at her. She pulls her head up. And then the other wolf growls something and make the wolf not mess with her. She keeps on sliding down this hill, people, and come to find out, not so long down that hill was a road, I guess, where the workers and the people, maybe the visitors, drive down. The first car missed her, didn't see her, but the second one, it seen her. She put herself in the middle of the street and she basically fainted. All in all, she got saved and brought to the hospital. But this movie, I remember watching this a while ago, maybe in 2010 when it came out. It was daunting then, and it was hella daunting now. Just knowing these things could happen is very scary, bro.